How's it, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Something different today, and how we got onto this. I recently installed solar at my home, work, office, everything in one, because of all the load shedding we're having, and they used Sonoff products to integrate it smartly into the house. Now, I've also used Sonoff products in the past to do some light control. We do the LED strips behind the screens, etc. They always have had a very nice product. It's a higher quality than your normal LED strips and stuff that you would get from most of the places. So the owner, Alex from Sonoff South Africa, he came, had a look at all my stuff in the cinemas, and he was very impressed. And he said we should do some stuff together. So this is going to be a web series based on Sonoff's smart integration, and this will all be sponsored by Sonoff South Africa, as you can see. So guys, I'm going to give you a brief overview now of the stuff that they sent me, and then I will do one product at a time, installing it, telling you how it works, how's the integration into the smart app, that sort of thing. Where I put my phone now so I can show you the smart app. Somewhere. I'll show you that when we're doing each product. So the one I am most interested about, and what I want to do today, is the Sonoff Smart Scene Wall Switch. So basically what this is, it's a panel that you can put in your wall where your light control would have normally been. So very basic packaging, but they are aiming these at a price. You do get the more expensive stuff like Control 4, but I'm talking much more expensive, guys. So this is a budget-friendly way of doing it, and then still having that screen, because nothing screams welcome to the future like a wall panel. So this is, it just looks so cool. So where I'm going to do this is where you walk into my front lounge area. I'm going to replace that switch with this, and it's got the buttons where you can click on and off. They feel good. They feel plasticky, but not bad. What you would expect from a wall switch. It's not. You do have the TFT touchscreen. I'm not going to take the film off now. I want to install it first, where you can go through different scenes and select what you want to do. But most of us don't always want to tinker with that, so you do have the two buttons just for quick presses, or you want to do them scenes. So you can also do scenes where if you want the LED lights to go on dim and the lights, and you want to put on a few things, you can set them as scenes. So at the back, you're going to be incorporating it into your wiring that you have originally in your wall sockets. You will need a neutral and a live in, and then you can go 2 lives out to two light bulbs. So that will be for the installation today. Let me show you. I'll show you when I install how you pry this off. Let's see if you need a tool for it, or I can do it by hand. I think I'm going to need a tool for it, which I don't have by me now. I'll show you when I install this, guys. So that I'm going to do today. What else did they send us? This is quite nifty. This is the changeover. What do they call it on the box? I've got a box here as well. Let me just find the box. Where are you? There we go. This is the Sonoff Load Shedder. We should all need these in South Africa. So once it's in the box, and all of this you can get off their website, which is, I'll put a link in the description. It's not Sonoff, it's QI Systems. But I'll put that in so you can go to the website and you guys can also order from there. Oh, and another nice thing, on this series they are going to load a code. I'll put it on the screen as well. If you check out and you put Home Cinema King as discount code, you will get additional discounts on your purchase. So thank you for Sonoff South Africa, QI Systems, thanks for that. So here we have this basically in the housing that you can buy on them. That is the switcher inside. This is just a mock-up, so you can actually see it in working, from power from your inverter feed to your ESCOM feed. So this will switch off all the non-essential appliances that are going to drain your batteries quickly, so you can just function in load shedding. Depending on the size of your system. I have quite a big system, but also on overcast and rainy days like today, I need to conserve my batteries. So this will do that for you, and you can also drag it in to the eWeLink app, and on your phone it will notify you it's load shedding now. So load shedder on or load shedder off. We'll go into that more in detail when I show you the mock-up on this. So I'm going to put that aside. This I had to purchase, but this is what we ran the whole house on now. So I changed all my DB switches with these. So this is a 4 relay, but it's smart. So you can change all your flip up and down switches to these push button switches, but you can also go onto your phone and you can put them on and off. I'm going to grab my phone now shortly because I want to show you guys how this actually works. You know what? Let me get my phone before I forget. Hold on. Okay, so we will basically launch the eWeLink app. Here you can see all of my devices. I have the geysers and all that stuff. But how these switches work. If I go in now, I've got a bottom row and a top row. I've got my lights. I've got channel 2, 3 and 4, which will be plugs. Or you can go to top row. No, those are the lights, sorry, bottom row. That will be geyser, sorry. Top row. Those are lights and the plugs, which are on now. And then I've got the bottom row, which will be geyser. So we can go and we can switch on that geyser. Now the geyser is on. I can also go to consumption, geyser, and I can see how much current this geyser is drawing. There you can see 2,600 and odd kilowatts. So it is a 3 kilowatts element. So you can completely see your house, what it's doing. There's even a smart geyser switch, which is there if you want to do the geyser by itself, and it also does the same thing. Put it on, it will go on and it will show you it's also pulling almost 2,500 watts. So those two geysers by themselves, almost 5,000 kilowatts. That is a lot of power. So that is basically the relay. On the other ones, got a few more devices I'll take you through here. There's the load shedder. So you can see it's not load shedding now, so it's off. When it's load shedding, it goes on and it does its thing. Very cool. Very cool device, a must for all of our load shedding South African blues. What I also got from them, this packaging does not really explain it, but this was to automate the gate. So I'll also place a link to their website so you can go and see all of their products. So you can control your gate, motor and stuff like that. This is their smart wall panel switches. What do they call in the box? A Wi-Fi smart wall switch. So it will be a very nice looking unit. It's a bit dirty. This is only one light switch in here that you can control on this one. You get them with 2 or 4. You get more configurations that illuminates, and that will just be the basic function of lights on and off. And you can also drag that into the app and you can go and switch on different lights. What you can also do with these, they're Google Assistant and Alexa certified. So you can say, hey Google, lights on, or Alexa, lights. I run my house on Google. So, this is a very nifty thing. It is actually in the one room there. I will do a full video on this. This is the new L3 Pro strip. What does this do differently to the old LED strips? The illumination is so smooth. If you guys have seen the Philips Hue and the, I forget the name now, but the higher, very expensive strips, it gives you that slow, smooth illumination. Almost doesn't look like LED. And if you install this with like a cover plate off that sort of diffuses it, it's going to look just like seamless light movements flowing, making scenes. Again, drag this into your eWeLink app and you can change different scenes. You can add them to different devices. You can do so many cool things on this. App control, voice control, countdown, scene modes, music reactivity. So you can have it jump around to the music as well. So This is one of the best strips. Oh, and it's not expensive. $7.99 for a 5-meter length. Very, very cool. We have the camera. This is the camera that you can drag in. I have one of these installed already, and I've got another one that I will install shortly. So easy to use. Get it into the app. It has got even two-way radio, so you can hear what people are saying and you can communicate to them. So I have this in my workshop, so I can hear my guys, and I can call someone if I want to talk to someone. I don't need to go all the way there. So very cool on that. These are their bulbs, smart bulbs, Wi-Fi in them. So this is the screw-in type now. There we go. So it's a screw-in type. You also get the LED downlighters or those 2-pin connector types that you put in and you twist. All smart, you drag them in. What you can do on these is you group them. So you can, let's say you got one bulb, it's easy. Let's say you got 5 bulbs or 5 downlighters in a room. You can group them and call them lounge. And then you will control them from your app or one of these panels as lounge. Or you can drag them to individual scenes. If you want like a scene where you have lounge lights, you can have just the free ones on. Lounge medium, you can have like a middle row as well, and like full bright, you can have them all. Or you can have different colors. Yes, the options are absolutely endless what you can do. This one is a Switchman Smart Wall Switch. I think again this is just this is a single switch again where you can do scenes. Yeah, it's just a single button and you can do different scenes etc. on this one. When we get to this, I'll give you more about this unit. So at the moment, some of these things I know, some of them I'm still figuring out, and we will figure them out together. That is why I do the channel. Another one. Here's another one of the same of the switches I showed you on, was it this one? Here's the free button one. So now you can do free lights on this one. Same thing, so I'm not going to open that up now. We have, there's another camera, there's the load shedder. This is going to be cool. This I want to do in my cinema. So this is a Switchman scene controller. So you can do 6 individual scenes. So if I walk into my cinema and I push the button that I set up, I can have the projector go on, the aircon go on. If you want to do another one where it's just lights, you can do just lights. You can do the blinds, or you can do all of them. You can do different scenes on this. This is going to be very cool. I want to install this one. And to go with this, you get the broad links. So this, I still need to play around a bit with. I think this is going to take some tinkering. And I've seen some guys online that battle with this. So let's see if it is that difficult. So this is a Broadlink universal remote. So it takes RF and RI signals. So aircon, TVs, remote controls, just not Bluetooth remote. So your Apple remote will not work. But for the rest of it, it will work. So what it does, you install it. All those remotes and TVs you pull into this, even the aircon. There's an additional Broadlink accessory that you get, and this has temperature and humidity sensor in it. So there's one in the box as well, but you're not going to be using it. There's that cable, that's the standard one. You won't be, well you can, but if you want the sensor and humidity, you use this one. So that adds that functionality onto this. What makes this cool? So now if things get hot, your equipment get hot, you don't need to get up and put the aircon on. You just set a scene for that. You tell it, listen, as soon as this room goes above 28 degrees, aircon, you go on. And you bring the room down to 24 degrees, wherever you want it. You can even sense the humidity. And you can tell it, listen, if the humidity gets to a certain point, same thing applies. Go in, dehumidify the room. You can put stuff on here like infrared sensors that switches on the scenes. There's so many things that you can do, but I'm going to be learning with you guys. This I think is going to be a difficult one, so that I want to get to that actually soon as well. I'm going to make time. That's why this is going to be a series. I need to make time for all of this. This is going to be a smaller version of that. This is the universal remote. This one I think just does not have the humidity and the temperature on it. I just need to make, let's see, remote and voice control, time schedules, manual learning, scene control, IR. This one, IR. This is just the IR control. This is IR and RF. Yeah, extension optional. This one does not have the humidity. So this one has the optional for the extensions with the humidity. So just a few more functionalities on these. There is quite a price difference. I'll put the price on screen again, but they're quite inexpensive. I think this is like 300 and something bucks, and this is 700 and something bucks. All their stuff is quite inexpensive. Even this expensive LED touch control panel for your wall is 1,400 Rand. I'll just go and double check again. I'm off head. These products are quite new to me. So yeah. Next, I'm going to be showing you in the same video how to do this Oki and install it and how it works. Okay guys, so in conjunction with the videos that I'm doing for Sonoff on their smart home integration products, they are also kind enough to be giving away 2 prizes to a lucky member or subscriber. These will be given away, and I'll explain to you how it's going to happen now. This is the scene controller, where you do different scenes in your smart room like a cinema. And these are one of their smart Wi-Fi bulbs. So in my next video, I will explain how this works in conjunction also with the L3 smart strip. So how the competition is going to work. I am going to be putting Easter eggs through all of these videos, which you guys should point out to me. I'm going to ask questions, and then you must mail them through to me. Firstly, you must like and subscribe and share this channel. Send on the email, send me the questions that I asked through all of these videos, and then you will go in line to win one of the, well, you'll win both of these products. Both of these will be going to a lucky participants in this competition. So I'm going to be adding this video in front of all this little series that I'm doing on their products, so you guys do know and that you are reminded regularly on what you need to do. So keep on watching, watch throughout all the videos, subscribe, like, share, and then send me an email with your name, contact details, and the questions that I'm asking.